Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Atomic Knowledge Drops, where every week I talk about something new that I learned in class. This week I'll be talking about the data type list and the different things that you can do with it. So the variable for my list is stores. So stores equals Walmart, H-E-B, Kmart, and Target. And so when we print stores, what we'll see is Walmart, H-E-B, Kmart, and Target in the run section. And so that's just the baseline of what we'll be talking about today and the type of changes that we'll make to it. One thing that you can do is something called popping or pop. So popping takes the indicated number out of the list but doesn't delete it. So when we get the variable stores, we'll type it in as stores.pop, and then in those parentheses we'll type in a number. In this case I typed in 0, so in the 0 location is Walmart. So Walmart is 0, H-E-B is 1, Kmart is 2, and Target is 3. So we pop 0, so when we print stores again, it's going to take out Walmart. So now we're left with H-E-B, Kmart, and Target. So that's what happens when you use pop. The next thing that we have here is index. So index identifies where the location of the subject is within the list. So, like we said before, Target used to be 3, but because we took Walmart out, when we run X, it's going to come back as 2. So that's important to remember in case you feel like you already know the answer, but you've made changes like either doing pop or remove. That changes where the location of that initial subject was within the list. So just be mindful of that if you're wanting to know where it is before popping something or before removing something. You might want to add in that index either before or after you pop or remove something from the list. So another one, like I mentioned before, is remove. So using remove takes the subject in question out of the list. Unlike pop, it doesn't store it anywhere, it deletes it. So if you're removing something, you have to specify what you want to remove, and when you do that, it deletes it from the list. So instead of putting a number like we did with pop, we're putting in the actual subject within the list, which is Kmart. We're taking that out of the list. So when we remove Kmart from the list, it's only going to show H-E-B and Target when we print stores. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about of what I learned this week was append. So using append adds additional items to the list you are creating, but you need to be mindful where in the code you're putting it. Otherwise, it may not appear when you try to run said code. So the way you do that is stores.append, parentheses, and then quotation marks, I put in Supermart, and then when I print stores again, the last thing that is returned to me is H-E-B, Target, and Supermart. So with the changes that we made before, when we removed Kmart and when we popped out Walmart from the list, we're only left with 3 subjects, which is H-E-B, Target, and Supermart. If you like today's rundown, then like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.